Welcome to Frontline Focus, the podcast where we bring you inside RevForce, sharing stories, insights, and real-life experiences of our team members who are making an impact every day. I'm your host, Chantel, aka TechDiva, and today we're chatting with Mary Alice, the Agile project manager, Codename, the medic, and we're going to hear her journey, her role, and what she does to keep our team healthy and thriving. Let's dive in. Mary Alice, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so let's jump in there, get started right away. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what your background is, and how did you find your way to RevForce?
Hello, everybody again. So I have a background in technology. I started out actually as a Y2K warrior. And since then, I have been working in the corporate world, and I've been doing programming and project management, agile coaching. So I've been doing this for many years and have been telecommuting for many years. And a few years back, pre-COVID, I really was tired of working by myself, just sitting in front of a computer all day. And so I worked with a startup here in Marquette, Michigan, and that's where I met Mike and Jazz. So this happened right before COVID hit, and then the startup kind of dissolved a little bit. So we went our separate ways. I went back to the corporate world. However, I really missed that in-person collaboration and working on a mission and a goal that was bigger than just the day-to-day, hitting the time clock at my corporate job.
Yeah.
So I saw Jazz one time at a co-working space here, and I knocked on the window and she came and talked to me. And I said, I know you and Mike, these are the co-founders, of course, of RevForce. I said, I know you have big missions and you want to do good things in life and big things in life, and I want to be part of that. So we talked about how I could help with that in bringing my Agile project management skills to the team. And so we talked, and I joined them pretty much that same month to work with them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know we're excited to have you on the team and what you bring to the team. Pause. I'll edit that out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like, it's right in my throat. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what's one thing people often misunderstand about your role?
Right. So this role is not a simple administrative role. Okay. It's a role. Think about it as it's a hub role. We see the person who is an Agile coach or project coordinator is in the central role. They can actually see what's going on with everyone and see where obstacles come up and help resolve those obstacles.
Yeah.
The role also is very operationally dedicated. And so you have a lot of times you have the visionaries with the big picture, but they're just visions unless you can execute on them. So what my role does is it helps take that vision, breaks the work down into executable chunks to make that vision manifest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I totally get that. How do you keep growing your skill and staying inspired in the role that you are in?
Mm-hmm. So I have worked bringing these Agile principles to many different teams from India, the Philippines. So I work with many teams, even right now in my corporate work. And that helps me learn how to work with different personalities, with different functional areas. And so I'm learning on a day-to-day basis. It's always important as well to, whatever skill you have, be part of that community so you're not stagnant. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of LinkedIn articles you can read, or joining groups that talk about, the function, the skills that you have. So I try to involve myself into the latest and greatest learning and learning from others. Basically, that's what I'm saying. I learn from others.
Yeah, and I can second that. Just from being a part of the team and watching you maneuver through different roles and aspects of the company, I know that you have a profound knowledge on just going out and gaining a skill set if you don't have it. Like if there's something new the company needs, or there's a different skill that we have to learn, you're on it. You're like, let me get it, let me learn it, let me be proficient in it. And that's always an awesome asset to have on our team. Mm-hmm. If you could choose any superpower in your role, what would that be and why?
So I would choose to be the fairy godmother of health. So health for everything, really. So, whether it be a chronic illness or whether it be an illness with the business, just being able to come in there and bring my little magic wand and boop, we're set. So that's definitely what I would do.
Yeah, health is so important, especially in an environment where we sit in front of computers all day and we don't get a lot of sunlight. We might be not taking our vitamins. It's definitely great to have somebody who has knowledge in that background and could wave a little wand and boost us up again. That would be an awesome superpower.
The 5-minute workout breaks are the best.
Yeah,
so that's anyone who's working at home or doing whatever, YouTube 5-minute workout breaks are great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can you share a fun fact about yourself that people might not expect?
Yeah, so I actually was in my undergrad a Russian language and lit major, and actually lived in Moscow in 96, 97.
How did I not know this about you?
I know, it's actually, I still do my Duolingo every night to keep my Russian skills up. So yeah, я говорю по-русски, и я жила в Москве много лет назад.
Wow, that is amazing. Your accent is awesome.
They took me when I was in Russia. They took me for a Russian sometimes. So
yeah, I could definitely see that for
Very
sure.
proud of that.
If you had one message for our listeners, what would that be?
I would say that you don't have to go it alone. It's one of the reasons I joined this group. Whatever dream you have, whatever vision you have, there are people with similar vision. And there is a word I learned just today, actually shopping at our local co-op, called Ubuntu. And it's from Africa, and it talks about community and togetherness. And so that's one of the reasons I joined the team. And I would say that with everyone, if you have a mission, you have a goal, there are people that have that same goal and mission. Just share that, join that, find your tribe, and we're all here to make the world a better place, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's awesome. What a great message for our listeners. I know, definitely don't want to be a one-man wolf pack. That's definitely something that we strive to have a team here. So yeah, thank you, Mary Alice, for jumping on and giving us a little insight to who you are and what makes you tick. Thanks for being an asset to our team. And just thank you to our viewers for popping on and watching Mary Alice and getting to know her a little bit too. So that's a wrap for this episode of Frontline Focus. We hope you enjoyed getting to know Mary Alice and exploring her passions and her purpose for driving RevForce forward. Please remember, here at RevForce, your milestone is our mission. And thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Bye, everybody.